Hey ladies, happy Wednesday. It's hump day, so we're halfway through the week. So I wanted to get on because I messaged you all about booking parties, and I know that we all have trouble with that, not just you guys out there. I absolutely have trouble with it as well. So I find that this works for me. So in a party, or even if you any order that you get, I usually reach out to the person who ordered and I say something like this. I say, thank you, Julie, for your order. We really appreciate it. Um, what products are you most excited about? And then you get into a conversation, two-way conversation about products. And then I go on and I say, was there anything that you wanted but you just couldn't purchase this time around? And if they say, yes, well, I was really eyeing up the blender, but I don't have the money right now. And that's when I go into saying, well, hey, how about I can help you get this blender. When you host a party this month, you can get the blender for 60% off. So you're not flat out saying to them, hey, do you want to host a party? But you're making a connection with them. So if it's something they really want, but obviously they can't afford it, we'll say, oh, I'd love to help you get that product. So why don't we book a party? And then explain a little bit. If they say, oh, okay, what do I have to do? So just explain a little bit about a virtual party. And I know most of you out there are virtual consultants as well as I am. I've done home parties, but I find that my niche is doing everything virtually just for the time sense of it too. So instead of just asking them to host a party, which I've done before and it typically doesn't work, start a conversation with them. Get to know them a little bit, get to know their situation. Because, some people just don't like hosting a party. And, I know that if somebody just keeps bugging me, that I'm probably going to say no. But just reach out to them. If they don't answer, check back in a few days. And if they don't answer, just bless and release and find someone else. Because I actually had a party yesterday and I went through my guest list and I was like, okay, this person ordered. So I'm going to message them. I said, hi, thank you for your order. What product are you most excited about? And then I got into a couple conversations and I actually had one girl who hosted recently, but she said that her consultant didn't send her catalogs in time, so the party was over and she received the catalogs, and she said it just wasn't really successful. So I said, well, hey, I said, I'm sorry about that. I said, would you like to take another crack at it? This is what we have going on. And she said, well, March or April would be better because I guess she's moving. So I said, okay. I said, well, the new catalog comes out in March. How does that sound? And she said, awesome. So we set up a party. And then actually, a lady commented in one of my parties about the blender that she was intrigued by it. And I said, and I messaged her and I said, hey, I saw your post about the blender. I love this product. And I went into telling her some things I can make with it. And she said, well, I'm intrigued. And I said, well, we can get it for you for 60% off if you don't want to pay whole price. She said, well, what do I have to do? And I just explained to her, you need to be involved in your group. You need to reach out to people. And I said, the more involved you are in your party, the more excited other people will be to help you and order. So just a little tip, instead of flat out just saying, hey, do you want to book a party? Get to know that person first. Get to know maybe they need a specific tool in their kitchen. Maybe they just had a baby and baby food's expensive. You can offer the blender to them and say, hey, you can make your baby food with this. Even if someone has a medical issue where they only can have pureed food, that happens a lot with elderly people. You can offer the blender. And don't just offer the blender because that's super expensive, but if you just ask them, what problems they have in the kitchen, what problems do they need solved, what kind of meals do they like to make, and just offer them suggestions. Because when people see that you're willing to help them and you're not just asking them for business, then they're more likely to book a party with you. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. And that's also customer care. I need to work on this as well because I don't like talking on the phone. And nowadays, most people don't. So I usually text or email or Facebook message. And if people don't answer you, in a day or two, reach out to them again. I usually reach out twice, and if I don't get an answer, well, that just means I guess they're not interested. So you just move on to the next person. I hope this helped, ladies. Sorry it was a little long, but I'll talk to you soon. Just make sure you get your party submitted by tomorrow, because on the 31st, you don't want to have a card decline and say, oh my God, why did I wait until the last minute? But that's usually me, because I like to get my parties as much sales as I can, and I'm a procrastinator. So you guys have a great night. If you have any questions, message me or just send a text. Y'all, my phone number. All right, guys, have a great night. Talk to you soon.